Welcome to our group storyboard. Read with me, ABC. Throughout the storyboard, we will go over the description of context, go over some examples of universal instructional design, discuss learning objectives, and then finish with pathways. Now we will be discussing the description of context with Read with me, ABC. Within Read with me, ABC, viewers will see a classroom with 3 children. The number of children they can click on the software is smaller in hopes to not overwhelm users. The children of the tool are diverse and reflect the literacy issues in the intended audiences. The user chooses to help a character in the classroom. Each character has a specific problem that they need to work on. The different children in the software all offer different interactive videos that can enhance literacy learning. The nature of the tool uses scaffolding. Teachers, parents, and the children can choose the interactive video that they want to follow, which allows for independence and choice. Building kid-friendly websites explains that when designing a website for kids, the most important thing you need to keep in mind is that kids are constantly changing. What intrigues them at age 5 will bore them at age 7, and what confounds them at 7 will entice them at 13. Here we will be discussing the universal instructional design principles. The first principle is equitable use. Read with me ABC will allow users to access the software anywhere, anytime at their convenience. Also, a sound file will play when the cursor hovers over the option for those children who are still learning to read. Second principle is flexibility in use. Read with me ABC allows users to choose the area that they would like to focus on and complete the program at their own pace. The third principle is simple and intuitive instruction. Read with me ABC design was created for all abilities within a kindergarten classroom. The learning object understands the skill level of 4 to 6-year-olds and uses images and words that are easily understood. The fourth principle is having perceptual information. Read with me ABC will create a design that is easily understood by incorporating different modes of learning materials such as text, pictorials, and verbal information, which allows accessibility to a variety of potential learners. The fifth principle is having a tolerance for error. Read with me ABC will achieve this by allowing the users to change their answers as well as warn before exiting. The sixth principle is having low physical effort. Read with me ABC will incorporate clear labels, keeping information neat and tidy, and having information easily accessible. By doing this, the user can navigate through our learning object easily and effortlessly with minimum frustration. The seventh principle is a community of learners. Within our learning object, Read with me ABC, users are able to receive feedback at the end of each section from their parent or teacher. This allows for them to know what went well and what needs to be worked on for future learning. The eighth principle is instructional climate. Read with me ABC allows instructors to provide words of encouragement and feedback when the user completes a section. This allows for the student and instructor to connect and discuss what went well and what needs to be worked on for future learning. Now we will be discussing our 3 learning objectives for Read with me ABC. Read with me ABC is intended to assist kindergarten students struggling with literacy skills. We have identified 3 learning objectives. Learners will be able to identify the phonic sounds of each vowel and consonant. Learners will be able to identify sight words and blend consonant and vowel sounds. Learners will be able to use decoding skills to sound out words. Now we'll be discussing the pathways ABC Read with me will take. The main screen shows a classroom setup. The 3 children represent Aiden, Kira, and Gertbrit. Clicking on each child will bring the user to a different game. Clicking on Aiden will open a game where you have to identify the uppercase or lowercase letters that match the letter in the center. Clicking on Kira will lead users to a game which involves selecting the object that matches with the indicated letter. Clicking on Gertbrit will lead users to a game involving the recognition of letter blends. In the same way as the previous game, users had to identify the letter sound. Users will now have to identify what sound the blend makes and select the object whose name begins with that sound. Overall, our games will allow for students to work individually, in groups, or with an adult for added support. We want to make learning fun for children.